Ho, 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 y'all. These halls aren't going to deck themselves. Time to get busy. Come on, let's go. Good morning and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all, this is the busiest time of the year. Don't have to tell you that, you already know. And I love it. I absolutely love this time of year because it means friends come over, it means getting to do a lot of cooking and a lot of baking and a lot of making the house merry and bright. We dig it. And yes, in this house we do celebrate the Lord being our Lord. Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah, but we do that every day. Okay, so today we're gonna do a pretty simple little craft, but first I gotta kick my morning off with a little something that I found at Sam's. I don't know if other retailers carry it, but I picked it up at Sam's because that's our option here. It's like our only option here. Yeah, it's called Sparkling Ice, and they come out with holiday flavors this time of year every year. They added some new flavors in on us this year. This morning, I'm kicking it off with some apple cider. I know, right? Nothing like giving a little jolt to the old taste buds. Get the day started right. Oh, that's good, y'all. Of course, I say a jolt to the taste buds after 5 cups of coffee. Yeah, that's a little excessive even for me, so if I'm a little wound up in this video, you know why. I went to the Dollar Tree and I picked up some very simple items. And I'm gonna show you how to make something that is retailing for $15 and up this year. And because I am admittedly a tightwad, I wanted the item, but I didn't want to have to pay that much, so I figured out how to do it myself. And today I'm going to show you how to do it. Today we are making mini wreaths for our cabinet doors in the kitchen. All right, let's get her kicked off. So I have you turned down here so you can see my work surface and what I'm doing. So let me show you the materials that we need for this. Okay, I have my glue gun heating up over here just in case I need it. I may not need it. All right, so the first thing that we're starting off with, this is a set of little mini wreath forms. Okay, they sell for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree for a pack of 2. Well, we need 1. And they're just simple metal, okay? They're 3-dimensional, so you've got that little, build up. Okay, and I picked up some of this garland. Okay, it's a roll of 16 feet, also for $1.25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all unwound. Guys, this project is so simple, anybody can do it. And when I say that, I mean it, because I'm not a crafty person. I am not into the artsy crafty thing. I am into pretty decor without spending a lot of money. So here's how I'm going to get her done. Now this is wired. Okay, there's wires in here. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to hook this around the inside, okay, And then I'm just going to start wrapping it. And you want to do it a little bit on the loose. This is the most tedious part of the whole thing, guys. If you don't have the patience of a saint, don't embark on this. It's really not that bad. It's not that bad. See, we're just going to wrap it over and over again. See, that's what I told you. This is the most tedious part of it. Y'all, Thanksgiving is just 2 days away. And you know what's fun? Friday, we have some of our favorite people in the universe coming over to help us take down trees. You guys don't need to watch me do this entire thing. You get the idea. You see what I'm doing. I'm just wrapping the garland around the form. I will catch you in a minute. This went around the wreath about 2.5 times. So now we're at the end of it. We're just gonna take this last little piece and bend the wire up and hook it right in here to the metal frame, grabbing it to secure it, and here we have our happy little wreath. Okay? But the fun doesn't end here. All right, let's start dressing this baby up. Again, from the Dollar Tree, I picked up some of these cute little doohickeys. They have a neat little clip on the back. Now, this is gonna be the bottom of my wreath. So I'm gonna reach in here. I'm gonna find a place to securely hook that on. Okay, see, just like that. And I'm gonna leave these for the very end. Y'all, I forgot one crucial piece that we need, and that's a pipe cleaner. The color of your choice. Now, y'all, I did not add this ribbon into the cost of the bow, or into the cost of the wreath, because I had a lot of this on hand. I have more ribbon than a person should be allowed. However, when we were out shopping over the weekend, I did price some, and for the same jumbo roll here, which is roughly 90 feet, okay, it's marked at $9.99. I never pay full price for anything. I got this at half off, so roughly $5. But I saw them this weekend on sale around various places for right about the same, $5. So hunt those bargains. But now I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna make my bow for this. Guys, it's the easiest bow you're ever gonna see. And I'm gonna pull off about that much. I'm just guesstimating. And I'm gonna cut it. Set that out of the way. I'm going to show you the simplest way I have found to make a pretty bow. Okay, first thing I want to do, off of the end that I cut, I want to cut one end off to make a pretty tail. And I'm thinking about that's going to look good. Again, I am not measuring anything. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, so this is for the tail of my ribbon, or my bow, and so I'm going to set this off to the side because I don't need that just yet. I'm going to show you the beauty of a simple bow. What you want to do, I am losing weight or something because I am just, my rings are not staying on. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to fold the ribbon over like that. That's going to be the smallest part of my bow, okay? And I'm going to eyeball it. And I'm going to bend it from the other side to match up in the middle. Okay? Now use your finger to hold it down in the center, just like this. Now I need this next piece to be a little bit longer, so I'm going to go right about there, going back to the center. Eyeballing the distance over here. Coming back to the center. I'm telling you, this is why we can't have nice things, people. Oh, sometimes my hands do not cooperate with me. Now we're just going to repeat that process. This is wired ribbon, so it's actually very simple to work with. And don't worry about laying it down flat and smushing it, because you know it's just going to make it easier in the end. So I'm a little confused at this point what I want to do. I think I'm going to cut it off. Right about here. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to flip it over. Okay. And we're going to squinch it all together. Don't worry about trying to get fancy. Now we're going to take our pipe cleaner . And we're going to really wrap it tight in the center. Okay. Flip it over and give it a couple of good tight twists. Really grab it and twist it hard. Now don't cut any of this off yet. Okay. Remember that tail we cut off? Remember that? I'm going to go on the back side of our ribbon. We're going to find roughly the center. And we're going to give it a couple of good twists to attach it. Now we'll worry about the tails in a minute. Again, don't cut this off. Now let's fluff around with the bow and make it pretty. Now you can get as fussy or as unfussy as you want to be. It's your bow, your way. We're just going to play with it until it looks really bright and happy. The ribbon I chose is it's a sheer ribbon. But if you've never made bows before, the one thing that I would suggest is that you find something that has the same pattern on the front as the back. That way you don't have to worry about it looking all wonky. And voila. There's our little wreath bow. Okay, now let's attach it to our wreath. Okay, it's all coming together now, right? That's why I told you don't cut those off. So we're going to center this above that little piece that we put on down there. Little drums. Okay. And just squeeze it down nice and tight. Okay. Do a little fussing with the bow again. And fluff it up. And the last thing, I had some leftover Christmas greenery from some other craft that I had done. But if you don't have this, if you don't have it laying around, that's okay. Don't fret about it. You can get a whole big bunch of this on a big stem. You get a whole big bunch of it at the Dollar Tree for $1. Okay, $1.25. And we're just gonna poke those in the side. Y'all, that's our little wreath for our cabinet door. Now, I still have a little piece of this right here. See the pipe cleaner? I left that long intentionally, and I'll show you why. So I gotta have some way to hang this. Now I cheated a little bit and I pre-measured. So this is what we're going to hang from the cabinet door. Okay. So tail about yay long. I folded the ribbon in half. And we're just going to cut a little hole. Up far enough away from the end. And just a little hole. And we're going to take our wreath. And we're just going to twist it on there. Nice and secure. Okay, so you have something that looks like this. Come with me and let's hang it up and take a look at what the final product looks like. Come on. I put one of those command hooks up here and I put it on upside down so that the hook is downward. Okay, that's important because that's what's going to hold your wreath. Now that I figured out where I want the wreath to look on the front of the cabinet, I'm taking this ribbon and I'm wrapping it tightly around that hook. Voila. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. My cost on this is about $2.50. I could have gotten away with using half of a strand or 8 feet of that wired garland, but I wanted mine to be a little bit thicker, so that was $1.25. I had the ribbon on hand. If you don't, that's going to be another probably $1 worth of ribbon if you get it on sale, and another roughly 50 cents for the little doodads that I decorated with. There you go. It's that simple. You guys, don't be afraid to deck the halls. We can do it on a shoestring, and we can do it on a budget.